Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Sanremo U, but before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. If you're new here, I'm Frank, and on this channel we talk about all things coffee, from beans to machines. So if you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to stick around and become a part of our community. Alright, let's get into today's topic. Today we're going to be looking at the Sanremo U. If you're not familiar with Sanremo, they're a well-known Italian brand that produces high-quality coffee machines for both home and commercial use. The U is their latest machine for home, and it's been getting a lot of buzz in the coffee community. Now let's start by looking at its design. I love the look of this machine. It's sleek, it's modern. I love the curves, I love the angles, the levers, the wands, the touchscreen display. I think it's a really good looking machine. It really stands out. It's a centerpiece, and it'll be a centerpiece on anyone's kitchen bench top. But the thing that really excites me about the U, and what sets it apart from a lot of other coffee machines out there, is its unique extraction system. It allows you to precisely set your pressure and temperature. So you've got this unbelievable amount of control over your espresso shot, and it helps you produce rich and flavorful espressos. You really get to push the boundaries with this machine. You really get to test, what you can get out of coffee, rather than just a standard 9-bar pressure from start to finish, or even something that might have just a bit of pre-infusion then goes to 9-bar. With the U, you've got so much more control over your espresso shot. It's got an array of impressive features. It's got dual boilers for consistent temperature control. So you could be making a shot of coffee and steaming your milk at the same time. I mentioned it before, the electronic temperature and pressure controls gives you an amazing level of control over your extractions. You've got manual pressure control. So with the lever on the front, you can actually set your pressure on the fly. So you can ramp up pressure really high up front, or you can start low and then work up high, or go high, start low, or there's so many different options. The slick touchscreen display on top of the group head lets you see your extraction curve, and you can set other parameters within there as well. You can set your temperature for the group head, for the boiler, the pressure that you want for the steam wand. If you're experienced in steaming milk, you might want high pressure. If you're new to steaming milk, you might want a lower pressure to give you a bit more time to texture that milk properly. You've got the Cool Touch steam wand. You don't have to. You can use it without having to worry about whether you're going to burn your hand or your fingers or any other part of your body that might come into contact with it. You can store up to 18 customizable presets, so you can save your favorite recipes and discover new ones. You can upload someone else's recipe. You might know someone else that's got a U, or you might be on a forum, someone else has got a U and they've discussed their recipe. You can replicate that recipe on your machine. It's just got so much control over it. There's energy saving modes. I think it's up to 6 daily or weekly bands where you can set the machine to turn on or off, allowing you to have the machine on when you're going to need it, most likely to need it, but then turn it off when you're not going to be using it. There's a number of water source options. You can have the machine plumbed in, or you can run off the 2-litre water tank that's built into the machine. Some of the specifications, the technical specs on it, you've got a 500ml brew boiler in there. You've got a 1-litre steam boiler in there. You've got that 2-litre water reservoir that I mentioned. You can plumb it, or you can have a tank, or you can run it off the tank. It's a gear pump system, so it's quite quiet when it's operating, and you'll hear that when we make an espresso shot in a second. It runs a 58ml portafilters, so quite universal. The pressure profiling that I mentioned earlier, PID temperature control. You've got your digital LED display. Yes, you've got pre-infusion, you've got infusion, you've got post-infusion settings. The machine itself is 54 centimeters deep, about 33 centimeters wide and 39 centimeters high. It weighs 32 kilos. It is not a light machine. It is heavy. It is a tank. I don't know any other word to use for it. It is hard to move on your own. But it's so rewarding when you use the machine. It really is an exciting machine, and I've only just started playing with it, so there's still so much for me to explore on this machine. The other great thing is how easy it is to keep clean. You know, you've got your auto clean functions that are available in there. So let me just make a quick espresso shot, and so you can see it for yourself how it works. I've only got a very simple brew program in there. I'm not doing anything crazy with this one. So I've pre-dosed out 20 grams of coffee. Excuse me for a sec. Grams in, 20 grams out. So the bean we're using is the house blend for Frankie's Beans, which is my coffee brand. For those of you that don't know. So I've been roasting this coffee this blend's been going on since we started Frankie's Beans. So it's our main blend. It's a single origin Colombian bean, but roasted 3 different ways, so it's a single origin blend, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I digress. Okay. So we've got 20 grams in, we're aiming for 40 grams out. Once I activate it, you'll hear the gear pump start kicking in and start building up pressure. So here we go. There we go. So it's 38.3 grams out, and it was about 23 seconds. And you can see it there. Nice, thick, rich crema. Now, the puck is quite wet, but that's because I'm running 24 gram baskets and I've only got 20 grams of coffee in there. So had I had the right basket size, we would have got the full 40 grams out. But yeah, these are the baskets I've been using. So they're the ones I had on hand, so they're the ones that we had to produce our coffee with. Yeah, it's very nice. It's just smooth, very well balanced, very rounded, zero bitterness in there, quite bright up front, and then as it settles you've got the chocolate caramel notes start to kick in, which is typical of this blend. So you know, and that's a very basic extraction. I think we only went up to 9 bar pretty much the whole way through. So you know, there's a lot more to explore with this machine. There will be a lot more that I'll be doing with it as far as pushing its limits, both for espresso and a filter style coffee through the machine. which is something we used to do on the Sanremo Opera back in 2017, where we came up with a way of doing filter coffee through the Sanremo Opera commercial machine. So I'm really excited by the Sanremo U. I'm really looking forward to playing with it and experimenting with it. Once I've got a bit more experience with it, I'll post another video and some of my favourite brew recipes that I come up with. For those of you that are interested in the steam pressure on the machine, there we go. So pressure's really good on it. It textures milk beautifully, nice, silky, able to do latte art even for me, and I'm terrible with latte art. So overall, I'm really impressed with the U. I think it's a great option for coffee lovers who want to enjoy and experiment with high quality espresso at home. You know, with its advanced features, customizable options, its beautiful sleek design, I think the Sanremo U is an excellent choice for any coffee lover or barista. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll do my best to respond. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe to our channel for more coffee related content and reviews. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.